man. I came in goddamn Coors Lights down. Too damn expensive. I put in 80 hours of goddamn fucking day.
Oh my god. Budlight. Yes, baby. We're gonna get some. I'm bringing it on home.
Real American heroes.
Today we salute you, former Budweiser drinkers of America. Together, you've sworn to never drink another drop of Bud Light or any other beer from Anheuser Busch.
Ancient history.
Sure, it might taste like piss from a hamster, but it gave us a cheap buzz.
Oh!
And a cheap buzz is exactly what we've needed over the last 2 years.
You said it, brother.
So while there might be a tear in your beer and a hole in your heart, hold your heads high and know that today is a new day, and there's other beers in the sea.
A move that everyone saw coming, Bud Light has finally gotten rid of the marketing VP responsible for the incredibly out-of-touch Dylan Mulvaney campaign, Alissa Heinerscheid. Bud Light is claiming the out-of-touch moron is taking a leave of absence. But come on, we're not that stupid. We all know she got fired. But if Bud Light comes out and says she got fired, then it's basically admitting that this was the worst idea ever, which it was, and that they're the true morons for having hired her in the first place. So this is just a way for them to get rid of her and to try to save face. But let me know, is Bud Light getting rid of the person responsible for the Dylan Mulvaney campaign going to get you drinking their product again? Or has the damage been done and it's too little too late?
What's going on, everybody? Wired here. Hope you guys are all having a great day, and things keep getting worse and worse by the day for Bud Light. Their stock is down about $9 billion at the moment, or it was yesterday when I checked. I just made a video yesterday on Alissa Heinerscheid being placed on administrative leave, but I think we all kind of know what that means. They can't outright fire this woman at this point, because that doesn't look good optically. Then they're going to get rage from the left. They're already getting rage from the right and rage from the middle. But the interesting story came out here with the second Bud Light marketing exec placed on leave after the Lord Voldemort backlash. And I say that because YouTube will no longer allow me to say the name of Lord Voldemort, because they think any criticism of this particular person is pretty much an attack on dark wizards. And I'm going to say, just to the YouTube overlords here, it's not. Anyone is allowed to criticize anybody. Everyone's allowed to have their opinion, and I'm not criticizing dark wizards, all right? I'm not. Go Slytherin. So, but it's definitely fascinating here. I'm sorry for the coded phrasing, but I think you all know what I mean. But let's get into the article here, because things are getting worse and worse for Bud Light. While I hear Coors, they're throwing parties. They're having a ball over there because they're doing amazingly well. Their sales are up, surprisingly. And it's got to be the best time for sales to be up. They didn't really do anything. They just didn't go woke, and now they're all of a sudden making more money because somebody else did. Anyway, let's read a bit here. A second Bud Light senior marketing executive has been placed on leave following backlash and calls for a boycott over the brand's recent partnership with popular dark wizard Lord Voldemort, according to a report. And this is also very interesting. I did a video on this a little bit ago, and they came out and said that this was not ran through executives. That executives had no idea that they were going to partner with Voldemort, had no clue about it. Somehow it was just some worker on the assembly line who just slipped this in. But I think if that were the case, they wouldn't be terminating, or I guess not terminating, putting these people on administrative leave. I don't think that would happen. But anyway, keep going here. Daniel Blake, who oversees marketing for Anheuser Busch's mainstream brand, stepped back from his role Sunday, according to the Wall Street Journal. It was reported Friday that another executive, the brewer's vice president of marketing, who was behind the campaign, Alissa Heinerscheid, was taking a leave of absence as well, which I covered yesterday. Given the circumstances, Alissa has decided to take a leave of absence, which we support, an Anheuser Busch spokeswoman told the Journal. Daniel has also decided to take a leave of absence. Everyone's taking a leave of absence. Hey, yeah, go on vacations. I wonder if they're getting paid or not. I don't think they are. But as we're going to read on a little further in here, I've already read this. it doesn't actually seem like it's their choice to take a leave of absence. And they got to really have their fingers crossed here. They're not going to get canned, because it's probably really hard to find a job in marketing when you cost the last company you worked for $9 billion. I mean, I guess, that's a lot of money, even for a huge company like Anheuser Busch. That's not a drop in the bucket. The bucket's starting to get a little full here. Or a little empty, however you want to say it. People familiar with the matter told the Journal that the decision to take leave was not voluntary. Oh, there we go. You see? Yeah. So, and that should tell you all you need to know right here about the status of what's going on. The intense backlash began after Bud Light partnered with Lord Voldemort, a popular dark wizard with over 10 million TikTok followers, who rose to fame for chronicalizing their transition into Dark Wizard on social media. After Voldemort finished his 365 Days of Being a Dark Widow video series, the beer brand sent Voldemort custom-made cans featuring the Dark Wizard's face to promote its March Madness contest. I don't think Voldemort is a fan of basketball. Actually, I know Voldemort's not a fan of basketball, but am I allowed to say Voldemort? I don't even know what the terms of YouTube are. I'm trying to not say, the person who cannot be named by using the person who cannot be named. But I'll probably get, hit with transphobia for that. I have no idea. In a video shared on Instagram, the content creator is dressed like Salazar Slytherin and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, as he cracks open a wand and takes a polyjuice potion. All right, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. This is hard. This month, I celebrated my 365 days of dark wizardry, and Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever, yada, yada, yada. We all know that. Voldemort was in the, what was it? That bathroom with Moaning Myrtle or whatever. I can't make all these Harry Potter references. I haven't seen the movies in years. Day before Voldemort shared the news of the partnership, Heinerscheid was interviewed on the podcast Make Yourself at Home, where she discussed her work in transforming the Bud Light brand from marked by fratty and out-of-touch humor to one that embraces inclusivity, which is super ironic because when she was in college, this woman's drinking beer out of condoms. So apparently it looks like she's at a fairly big party too, a frat party. It looks like you kind of embrace that, but now you're trying to get Gen Z on board by killing, or sorry, I can't say that, by offing the customers you have, not killing in an actual sense, YouTube. I'm sorry. I apologize, YouTube overlords. And now it's not working out too well. I can't wait to actually see the quarterly reports when they come out for Anheuser Busch and Coors. A businesswoman, yada, 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 is growing backlash, yada, 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 stuff we've all heard before. Heinerscheid has led the brand since June. Wow, that's 10 months. Oh, geez, it's a long time. It's unclear if her replacement, Todd Allen, the global vice president of Budweiser, would be in the role permanently. And that's a key word right there, too. Her replacement. Normally, they don't replace people unless they're, replacing people. A replacement has not yet been announced for Blake, who just left yesterday, who has worked at Anheuser Busch for nearly 9 years. Well, that's a little more unfortunate for him. That's actually some serious time in the company. But what do you guys think about this? You going to be buying Bud Light again? I certainly am not. I'm going to, stick with Coors. I don't really drink that often, but this boycott is definitely working. We're actually seeing some backlash within the company. They're saying these people are laid off, but I feel like they're probably canned. They're probably not coming back. This is a colossal screw up, but hey, go woke, go broke. Anyway, that's all I got. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you so much for listening this long. I truly appreciate it. And yeah, that's all I got for right now. Later.